mother's love is like a clear spring, so that the emotions that have been dusted by the years are still clear and bright. A mother's love is like a big tree, stubbornly sticking to her home in the cycle of seasons. This pure love exists in even the most ferocious animals. It is this fearless love that binds the lives of different species together. So how are the emotions between animals manifested? I'm going to tell this story for you. A small wildebeest rammed the tall and mighty lion with its head. It was so daring. Did it still have a chance to survive? However, unexpectedly, the lion was not angry at all. The lion had strong limbs and pricked ears. Its deep eyes stared tenderly at the emaciated little wildebeest. Many animals thought that lions were fierce and fearsome. As the overlord of the grassland, it was impossible for it to be unable to fight against this newly born little wildebeest. Why was it willing to be bullied? It turned out that the little wildebeest was just born. Its mother went out early to find food for it. Its mother did not come back until it was dark. The little wildebeest was worried about its mother. In this competitive environment, its mother had likely been killed. So the poor little wildebeest lost the protection of its mother and could only hide in the bushes alone. By the next morning, the lonely little wildebeest was looking for its mother in the vast meadow. It seemed to have noticed something abnormal, but since it had no survival experience, it didn't think much about it. The cautious little wildebeest went to find its mother again. In fact, it had already been targeted by a lion, and the lion was hiding behind a big tree not far from it. The little wildebeest was in a very dangerous situation at the time, so it suddenly became cautious and hoped that the lion would let it go. But this lion had been in ambush for a long time, and it would not let go easily. Its natural RA of kingship did not allow it to let go of any animal it targets. It was going to go around behind the little wildebeest and attack, because it was very energy saving. But unexpectedly, this little wildebeest was very sensitive. It suddenly turned around to see the lion clearly and ran away. But the young wildebeest was no match for the young and strong lion. Because it was too thin, it didn't run very far at all. Soon it collapsed on the grass because of lack of energy. The little wildebeest tried to resist and wanted to beg the lion to let it go, but the lion did not act immediately. Looking at this poor wildebeest, it not only felt pity, but even thought that it was separated from its mother. Without the help of others, it must have become a delicacy for other animals and then lost hope of living. Thinking of this, the lion made a bold decision. It was about to adopt the newborn wildebeest. In order to show its friendliness, it touched the head of the little wildebeest and rubbed its body in a friendly manner. It was full of distress in its piercing eyes. The young wildebeest seemed to understand something at this scene, so it stood meekly beside the lion. It was then that a strong male lion saw the little wildebeest. It hurriedly ran over to launch a violent attack on it. Seeing this, the very gentle lion just now rushed to stop the male lion and fought it bravely. Seeing this, the little wildebeest dazedly hid behind the lion until the male lion ran out of energy and then had no choice but to leave. Then the lion fully gained the trust of the little wildebeest. Together they walked towards the lion's territory. So they stayed with each other for many years. The lion treated the little wildebeest like its child. Whenever other animals attacked it, the lion bravely stood in front of it and guarded it carefully. Under the care of the lion, the little wildebeest gradually became known as a warrior who could fight independently. No one could have imagined that such a ferocious animal could be so gentle. The lion cared for the little wildebeest no less than its biological mother. It appeared that the lion had already identified the wildebeest as its child. The friendship between them had moved and shocked many people. A mother's love is like a huge flame with the greatest power in the world. Even though they belong to different species, love can make even the fiercest animals extremely gentle.